Okay, starting off, yeah, I saw this idea off Samo Nell's video about alcohol and carbon allotropes. I really don't care. I mean, I think I've expanded it enough. Plus, he's not on this platform, so he's too dead. Oh, for fuck. All right. Well, hopefully I don't get sued. Starting off, hydrogen. Pong is the first, and it's the most simple form of itself. Helium, Space Invaders. Soon after the first, and for what it is, it's pretty simple like helium as well. Like helium, nobody really reacts if you say it's good or bad. Lithium, Asteroids, a bit more complex than helium, and like the game, it can bond to so many things like the amount of clothes made of it. Beryllium, Pac Man, you inhale it, get balls of the stuff inside of you. The difference is one goes into Pac Man's quote-unquote stomach, and the other goes into your lungs causing granules and borreliosis. Boron, Donkey Kong, kind of forgettable, but at the same time you always know it exists. I want to grasp it even more straws. Boron is used in steel like the girders you're standing on. Carbon, Tetris, very good at building. One is at making lines and the other at making life. Also has a load of different variations for the same thing, or alliotropes. Some more valuable to you than others. Nitrogen, Super Mario Bros. Everyone knows this guy. So many things. Some good, some torture and kill people. Has very strong bonds to things or people. Oxygen, Legend of Zelda. Again, everyone knows this guy. Very associated with the wind and movement of air. Or just air. Also, it seems like people still make the same jokes about it. Fluorine, Metroid. Surprisingly lesser known, even though it doesn't make it less significant. Usually more reactive, as asking what, Samus from is bound to have some shocking results. Super Mario Bros. 2, Neon. I think that for some reason, everybody knows that one thing. And when asked about it, there's usually no reaction. Sodium, Super Mario Bros. 3. Unlike the one that came before, everyone knows this guy and everyone likes it. The reaction to this one is always positive, just like its own. Magnesium, SimCity. Everyone knows it, and it only gets used to play it if you really, really want to, otherwise there's no point playing it. Also, it's both related to transport, somehow. Aluminium, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's sleek, it's cool, it's lightweight, and everyone uses it. After that, it's really not that much. Silicon, Doom. The real start of computing, and the crystal structure is like a cube, just like the extra dimension Doom adds to video games. Phosphorus. Nukem. Who remembers this? Like, seriously. Sulfur, Resident Evil. The Alchemist sign looks like the corporation. Chlorine, Super Mario 64. If you get the chlorine isotope 36, and its half-life is 301,000 years. Now, if you divide this by 52, the amount of weeks in a year, and flip the 4 6s, you get 2 64s, like Super Mario 64. I mean, I could just make the game was very fucking clean, but I had to make a really dumb link. Argon. Pokemon Red and Blue. People usually don't react that much when asked about this game, just like the element. If placed in an electric, it grows purple, which is a combination of the two colors. Potassium, Metal Gear Solid. It's a metal, kinda looks like gears, and it's a solid. Calcium, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Foundations of something really, really popular. Scandium, Half-Life. Somehow it's in everything you don't even notice. Most of the time anyway. Titanium. Fallout 2. Everyone thinks it's hard resistant, also somehow in everything. Everyone knows and likes this though. Vanadium. Super Smash Bros. Just fucking cool, Chromium. Deus Ex. Cool, futuristic, and doesn't get talked about enough. Manganese. The Sims. Very similar in names to the other thing, but also completely different. Iron. Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Everyone knows the thing, and it's also very time-based in about 3 days. Cobalt. Counter-Strike. Everyone knows that this exists, but it really got going in 2000. Nickel. Grand Theft Auto 3. Everyone knows this, everyone likes this, and everyone probably has come into contact with it. Copper. Combat. Halo Evolved. It's just really good and kind of electronic. Zinc. Metal Gear Solid 2. Very good and everyone knows what it is, but the more you look at it, the more dark it gets. Gallium, Luigi's Mansion. Nice. Very nice. Germanium, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Was only considered cool for a short period and then it got replaced quickly. Though it gets played by a small amount of people. Arsenic, The Simpsons Wrestling. Just awful. Selenium, FIFA Football 2002. Mid as hell. Bromine, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Very smelly. Krypton, Mario Kart Superstar. Sounds really cool until you find out about it. Rubidium, Ratchet and Clank. You know it exists, but do you ever acknowledge it? Strontium, Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. Very niche uses, and it was more culturally relevant 2 decades ago. Yttrium, Mafia. I didn't know existed until making this video. Zirconium, Spider-Man. Really flashy and cool until you look closer at the title and notice it's not the better version. Bonium, Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. Extremely forgettable. Molybdenum, Jack 2. This exists. Techninium. SimCity 4 does not exist naturally, only because of humanity's hubris. Rubidium, Need for Speed Underground. So many different versions of the same thing. Rhodium, Halo 2, sleek, shiny and cool. Palladium, Half-Life 2, finally a really cool, nice looking thing. Silver, GTA San Andreas. Everyone knows and likes this. but it's second place to another one. Cadenium, Spider-Man 2. Literally incredibly uninteresting. Indinium, Far Cry. It exists, it's kinda cool, but that's it. Tin, Metal Gift, Solid 3. Everyone knows and likes it. Good. Antimony, The Suffering. Really weird name for the thing in question. Galonium, Jack 3. This exists. Iodine, God of War. It sounds nothing like what it is. Xenon, Lego Star Wars, the video game. The reaction to this is always the same. It's that it exists. It's pretty good, I guess. Cesium, Psychonauts. Niche, but good. Barium, Call of Duty 2. It exists. Lanthium, Mario Kart DS. It exists as well, but it's slightly cooler. Cerium, Twilight Princess. It's like Iron, but more niche and edgier. Parasodonium, Ice Edge 2 Meltdown. This exists. Neodymium, Avatar, The Last Airbender. This fucking exists. Promethium, Sonic 06. Cancerous, Samarium, Reservoir Dogs. I don't even. Erpinium, World in Conflict. Both are in conflict. Galodinium, Sonic Secret Wings. How did this get past like any living thing? Definitely should have just stayed as a joke name. Terminium, Company of Heroes, Opposing Front. Nobody on the surface of this planet has an opinion on this. Just an opinion. B-movie game. Humanity should have never left the trees. Hold me or Ratatouille. How am I meant to make a video on this? This is the reason I've only got this far is due to the sunk cost fallacy. And now we have the screaming section. Oh, finally. Something I can talk about. It's heavy, it's cool, and it's really... And we're back already. Rare for some to talk about, but when it does, it's only good. Iridium, Portal. Cool name, and cool in general. Platinum, Super Mario Galaxy. Not a single person dislikes. If you do, I will come over to where you are right now and fucking kill you. Gold, Half-Life 2, Episode 2. It's good, everyone wants more of it, we'll probably never get more of it. Mercury, Mario Kart Wii. Not a single complaint about it. Great, cool, and quick. Valium, Gears of War 2. It exists. Lead, Fallout 3. Very good at protecting you against radiation, but later on though, it can kill you. Bismuth, Plants vs Zombies. Colourful and brilliant. Polonium, Dawn vs Martians. Cancerous. Acetine, Final Fantasy 14. Cancerous. Radon, Power Gig, The Rise of the Sixth String. Cancerous. Francium, Flat Out Free. Cancerous for obvious reasons. Radium, Duke Nukem Forever. Cancerous. Actinium, Super Mario 3D Land. Looks cool, never gone anywhere near it. Thorium, Sonic Generations. Actually better and more interesting than the things that surround it. Titanium, FIFA 2012. Uranium, Minecraft. I think everyone knows the sheer power this has. Neptunium, Bulletstorm. Plutonium, Terraria. Like it's similar, brother, but more violent. Americanium, Infestations, Survivor Stories. Cancerous, Curium, SimCity. Cancerous, Berkelium, Aliens, Colonial Marines. Cancerous, Californium, Ride to Hell, Retribution. Cancerous, Einsteinium, Double Dragon 2, Cancerous. Furium, Sonic Boom, Rise of Light, created from the combination of scientific skill and ignorance. Mendeleev, Enium, Dungeon Keeper. Cancerous, cool name though. Nobilium, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Sounds good, actually cancerous. Laurentinium, Are in the Dark, Illumination. Cancerous. Tritium, Godzilla. Boring and cancerous. Dobinium, Ghostbusters. I'll shoot myself and I'll revive myself when something interesting happens. Oh yeah, all these games were shit. Who would have guessed? And finally, element number 119, Half-Life 3. Oh wait, it doesn't exist!